Page 6, Drink to Me Only with Thine Eyes. It's a very famous vocal solo. There's no words here, so we'll do it as a piano solo. It's fine. 3/4 time. No sharps or flats in the key signature, but we got some sharps and stuff going on in the music. We'll cover those. Let's cover first each hand. Let's make sure we have the notes and the rhythms. The right hand starts third finger here. Not going to stay there, but that's where you're starting. And it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that C is tied for 2 measures. You got to hold it down for 6 counts. Then you do that some more, and that's wonderful. Last measure of the page, you're here, and then reach up. You can lift up and move if you want, but otherwise lift up. Now we changed hand positions, and you're sort of in this position because your thumb's here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1. This is top of page 7. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And then fourth finger, we're changing hand positions. And then next measure, it's 1 and 5. See, that's fine. This is good practice. You need to be able to do this. I like that. I like that. It's a good idea. 1, 2, 3. You get that. Left hand, we just got the dotted half notes. And again, remember, they're same as 3/4 notes. You're just playing these wonderful things. You're having fun. Oh, it's good. Okay, let's go to the second line. 1, 2. And then an F sharp and an F natural. And the F natural, this is the last measure of the second line. They put it in parentheses. It's called a courtesy sign. It doesn't need to be there. It's an F natural anyway. Because the F sharp in the previous measure, that's only good for that measure. And then once you cross the bar line, it's no good anymore. So it'd be an F natural. But they're being nice and they're being clear, and that's important. They're telling you, make sure this is an F natural. That's okay. They do the same thing on page 7, second line. You get the... Put the hands together, and again, hesitate all you need to. We're just trying to get the hands to work together. We got these notes, and then these notes, and these notes, and these notes, and these notes here, and then here, and here. Make sure you hold that C down all the way, and then you do that some more. You just keep going over and over it, and work on those spots where you're hesitating and get rid of the hesitation, so it is eventually a nice steady beat. And it flows right along. The whole thing, no hesitations anywhere, eventually. Once you have that, we can think about these slurs. Just connect all of this together. The first 2 lines, connect them all together. Pretend that there's a slur over both lines. The left hand, just connect the left hand all the way through as best you can. However, if you'd like to observe the phrasing in the second line on page 6, here, lift up there, that's fine, it's a nice effect. They don't do it on page 7. Don't know why, but they don't. Okay. On page 7, it seems to me, you on the second line, you connect all that in the left hand, the whole line. And connect it to the next line too. Don't do anything there. The only time I guess I'm lifting up is on the second line on page 6, where third measure you hear, and then that's a nice effect. You can try that. So you're putting in the slurs for the hands, getting them to work together. Then the dynamics, well, moderately soft. Whatever you think moderately soft is. Mezzo piano, sort of soft. The left hand's very soft. You're staying there more or less throughout the whole piece. Now, get to know it, and where you're not thinking about fingering and notes and rhythms and nothing, you're kind of getting into the music, you're feeling it, And if you feel getting a little louder and softer in places, do it. That's interpretation. That's getting into it. They give you a starting point of MP. But you don't have to stay there. You're in that area. You stay in that area. But you can get a little louder and soft as you want to. I might put a little crescendo at the end of the line. And then to come back down. If I felt it, I would put it in. If I didn't feel it, I wouldn't put it in. And if I'd play this 10 times, I'd play it different every time because I keep experimenting with the interpretation and the feeling and all. I try crescendos in places and see how they do. Understand it applies to the right hand. Keep this left hand soft or very soft in the background. As far as speed goes, that's about where I've been playing it. It's not fast or slow, it's just, and again, it's not the speed of the beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the flow of the piece. I like to play it very slowly to check the notes and the rhythms, and you can play along with me to make sure you're playing the same notes I'm playing at the same time. So I'll give us 3 counts. I'm not going to do any dynamics. They're not mentioned anyway. I will try and do the slurring as I think it should be done, but let's just try it together. 1, ready, go. 1, 2. 2. 1, 2.